It shouldn't be like this. It's the rainy season, but in northern Ghana the rivers are running dry. To find water, Faustina Banasco has to dig a riverbed choked with sand. And with very few trees left to protect the soil, the fields around her home are turning to desert. Faustina's as exhausted as the land she's trying to live off. 6 years ago, she tells me, she could grow enough food for her family, but not anymore. Now the temperatures are rising and the soil, she tells me, has turned to dust. 2/3 of Ghanaians live off the land, or try to. And the birth rate's high and rising, adding to the pressure. The landscape's been largely stripped of trees, cut down for firewood or to plant crops which quickly deplete the soil. You have to be old to remember when the land was on your side here. Chief Adusi has 10 great-grandchildren and worries their lives will be harder than his was. His son, Maboli Agarugo, showed me fields they've had to abandon. What used to be on this land? A farm was here. Tree by tree, field by field, a slow-motion natural disaster is unfolding. In Gorogo village, everyone's felt the impact. Philomena Azuri says they're all struggling to grow enough food.
When you farm, you won't get any food unless you go and buy. We are buying.
But in some places, something is being done to halt the environmental damage. In this eastern region of Lolido, one community is planting thousands of trees donated by a British charity. It's a race against time to save their land and their water supply.
We are planting the trees to protect the River Dakar, because trees means life in Africa. So planting over 1 million number of trees will help the people break the cycle of poverty.
This project's part of an international initiative to plant hundreds of millions of trees in some of the poorest places on Earth. Dubbed the Great Green Wall of Africa, this is on the front line of the fight to halt climate change. The trees will help communities locally and the planet globally. It's a hugely ambitious project spanning the width of Africa. For environmentalists in the West, it may be a distant cause to support, but for the people here, it's a necessity to live. And not just to survive, but to thrive. These women are making a sustainable living from the fruit of shea trees, turning them into shea butter to sell. The trees now provide both environmental protection and a way to earn a living. Bernadetta Awalio explained that she now has enough money to buy both food and school equipment for her 7 children. The women of Paga have found a way to live in harmony with their environment, but millions of others have not, and they're now trapped in a cycle of poverty, trying to live off land that can no longer support them. Penny Marshall, News at 10, Northern Ghana.